For Action News, I'm Anna Samovska. In the world of supplements, the misconception among the public is clear. Supplements are plant-based diets. Plants are high in flavonoids, therefore flavonoids are healthy. But we here at Action say not so fast. Researchers found these flavonoids can be good or bad for you, and in this case, very bad.
There's a very hot class of compounds called bioflavonoids now, and they're in supplements, they're in bread, they're in cereal. I mean, these are all over the place. So this is like this is the cool thing du jour.
But Dr. Josh Bloom says, watch out. Researchers at the University of Colorado found one of these flavonoids may promote breast and endometrial cancer. Dr. Bloom cautiously describes it as an endocrine disruptor, a term anti-chemical advocates have used for years.
Anything can bind to a receptor. The question is, how well does it bind? What concentration of drug does it take to have an effect? And these people that are talking about parabens, which are in toothpaste and mouthwash and makeup and everything, and are utterly harmless, they bind millions of times less tightly to the estrogen receptor. So you'd probably need a dump truck full of them to get any kind of effect. What we're selling here, if there was such a thing, is a real endocrine disruptor. It's something that actually does affect the sexual hormone receptors in your body and has a real effect.
We spoke to Dr. David Sears from Columbia University Medical Center. He says studies like these show supplements need to be more closely regulated, but the funding simply isn't there.
In this country, in this day and age, where we have such an advanced medical system and such sophistication around our utilization of medications, that we continue to allow companies to promote products that are themselves hormones, even in some cases. These substances in question in this study affect hormones, but there are actual hormones on the market that are marketed as dietary supplements. And these are all pharmacologic in their effect, and it just astounds me that we haven't recognized and haven't educated the public to the potential for these things being harmful. I'm not saying that they are. The opposite of this is that they may in fact be helpful. I mean, as I said, the medications for cholesterol treatment came from rice. Aspirin, after all, came from willow bark. I mean, these are all magical drugs that have come from plant sources, natural sources. It's wonderful that the NIH has actually started to look at this in the new division devoted to complementary medicine. But with all of the gutting of funding that going to the NIH, it's unlikely that we'll have a large amount of research being done funded by the NIH. And because these products now are inexpensive and the profit margins aren't the same as with a pharmaceutical, these companies will not voluntarily, or it's unlikely that these companies will voluntarily spend the money, the millions of dollars required to actually prove efficacy and safety.
To read more on this story, head to our website, aksha.org. Don't forget, you can also sign up for our daily e-newsletters right there on the website. For Aksha, I'm Anna Samovska.